Hello and welcome back to a Pokemon Clover playthrough. This is part number 3, and last time we went ahead and gave Brock a little bit of an attempt with a lot of reliance on Mud Slap, which actually went really well up until that final turn. If we had one turn go better, we would have actually won the fight. We were lacking a little bit, and we did use a little bit of healing, so we're going to be starting things off today by going and doing some of the side objectives we have ourselves. Some people from an evil team that walked up above us, and we also had a vine in the forest that potentially holds some goodies that we can go ahead and grab as well to help us out, so we're going to do those first. Speaking of goodies, we get ourselves a potion. I assume it's somewhere down on the left for the vine, because this is the area that we didn't go to before, so if we just head down this way, take out some Pokemon as we walk through, I think we will be fine, because if we gain like one level on a couple of our Pokemon, that's basically all we're going to need to be able to go ahead and win that gym battle. I do feel like we had a very good shot at it when, to be honest, I was kind of doing it half as a joke. I wasn't intending to get an immediate victory against Brock. I thought we would need a little bit more strength on our team, but you know what? It worked very well, and I'm going to lean into that, and I'm going to try and do the same thing again, basically. After we go ahead and obviously get our Pokemon on par in level, as that Chompest was level 14, and I think if we're just on par in its level with our starter, we'll be fine. The only reason our starter even got bopped in that fight was fully because we got crit. So if we can just not get crit, we're good. You know, it's that simple. Just don't get crit. I do think we also had, you know, the first move of the fight miss from Brock's side, but we don't talk about that. We just have to not get crit. That had no impact at all, surely. Yeah, I think we have a very decent shot. So I'm not going to change the team around at all. Well, depends on what's in the vine. If the thing in the vine seems like it'll be more useful to me than, you know, Blobos, which it will be. It just will be. Then maybe we'll go ahead and swap it, because I do think we carried Blobos for a while in the first time I played this, and it's not getting better. The Pokemon is not getting any better. Does have pure power, which is something, but its stats aren't enough to where you can actually use pure power. Unless you have like a focus sash, that's the only way that thing would even be getting an attack off in any fight. So I probably won't go ahead and use the Blobos for that long. We do get ourselves our victory. We've already gained one level on our starter. That genuinely might be enough to turn the tides in the fight. It actually might be. We'll still do the other stuff as well, but that might be all we need. Another item over here. Pokeball. Okay, nice. And that's the vine, right? Yeah, there's a small vine sticking out of the tree. Would you like to climb it? Yes. Oh. Well. Is it like level 10? No, okay. I was gonna say, if it was like level 10, so it would evolve immediately, I assume this thing is like Caterpie Weedle equivalent. Let's see if it even lives a pound, first of all. Okay, it does live a pound. It has Thundershock. Not really the move that I need from it. I guess I'll catch it just in case it has anything rare, like maybe you catch this and it has a guaranteed good nature and IVs. I don't think that's the case, but either way, I was gonna say, I can't imagine it taking more than one Pokeball anyway, but now I feel like I'm being scammed out of my Pokeballs. This thing's really gonna take multiple balls to catch? Okay, it only took 2. It only took 2, but still, the fact that it took multiple balls, gross. I forgot about the boxes looking like this. The boxes are staring into my soul. But we did catch the Larvades. Let's see if this is worth bringing onto our team. It is a Jolly nature. So it does have that boosted speed, so maybe it can outspeed something if it's super fast. 13 speed is not bad. It has a purple ability name. Does that mean it has its hidden ability? Are our Pokemon's abilities purple in any way? Normal. I'm gonna assume that means that we got the hidden ability for Larvades. Immunity isn't a crazy ability, so it's not like that's super important, but that does determine why it was there at least. So it's probably not guaranteed nature good IVs, although Jolly Nature is not a bad nature at all, but considering our special attack is the same as our attack with it lowered, I'm gonna assume this thing is a special attacker, meaning Probably could have done with Timid, but either way, that's fine. We have String Shot, we have Leech Life, which is the high base power one. It is base 80, so that's nice. And we have Thundershock. I would say that this is probably worth using over Blobbo, which makes me sad because I do love the slime. I also remember using the slime for a long time before, and it is not good. Its base stats are bad. Huge power is good early, but I feel like I would rather just have something that can potentially be getting levels in the back that I might actually want to use, because I haven't used Larvades either. So with that, let's go ahead and head up north towards this museum where the evil team went in. Hi, would you like to battle? No entry. But what if I say nicely? I don't think so. But what if I try again? I don't think so. What if I try from here? No. What if I try from here? Nuh-uh. What if I try from here? I don't think so. Okay. I don't think we're getting in, unfortunately. Is a shame. No, ha 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 ha. Looky, looky. I got it. Now the scales are tipped. No, ha 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 ha. Now take that, you thieves. Sorry, but Team Karma is in dire need of this magic science thingy for super secret sciencey stuff. Yep, yep. I'd just like to interject for a moment. What you're referring to as a magic science thingy is in fact GNU Linux, or as I've recently... Planet Nerd. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Deserved. I think it's Serpentine. Oh my god, are we doing snake puns? No, please don't do snake puns. I think it's Serpentine for us to go. This job is already in the history books. Puns cause me so much pain. Oh no, a 10-year-old with a Pokemon. Get him, henchman. You know, that's fair. That's fair. That's the correct response, because to be honest, a 10-year-old with a Pokemon is going to be way scarier than an adult with a Pokemon, because a 10-year-old with a Pokemon is not going to think about their surroundings at all. They're just going to click their strongest move. Alright, if they are using a Typhlosion with Eruption, they're clicking Eruption 10 times out of 10 if it's full HP, right? Whereas if you're fighting an adult, they might be like, I probably shouldn't use Eruption in a building considering it has the power of a volcano. You know, but a kid's just going to be like, haha, high base power, boop. And that building's going down with all of you in it, so it's not just your Pokemon that are going to faint, it's everyone in the building. They're all going to explode and die. I took that very literally with his fear. And you know what? It's warranted. I feel like it was warranted. All of my Pokemon are leveling, apparently. Okay, alright. I don't mind having a little bit of extra... Let's use Mud Slap. Never mind. Maybe we won't be using Mud Slap. We're getting Magnitude. Okay. Oh, I guess we need to get rid of Peck. Okay, I thought we might have to decide between whether we wanted Mud Slap or Magnitude, but I honestly think we keep both. Because if we want a Flying type move, we will just use our Flying type. In theory. Magnitude versus Mud Slap. I'm not even thinking about this in general, though. I'm just thinking about this for this one Brock fight. I think maybe Mud Slap might still be better. I mean, depends on what Magnitude we roll. Magnitude 10 would obviously be great, but if we get anything less than like a Magnitude 6, I think Mud Slap is better, but obviously it's still RNG. We're still going to have an RNG fight against Brock by the looks of it. It doesn't seem like that's going to be changing that much at all. And Armando, which I'm just going to Water Gun against, because this is either fighting Rock or just fighting. Maybe fighting normal, but either way, I'm not super afraid of it. I think we saw one of these before and we just Water Gunned it in Brock's gym, so I don't think we're going to change any of our strategy there. We're just going to click Water Gun. Yeah, I imagine Chompest's special defense is a bit lower than its physical defense, so Mud Slap might do more damage there. Plus, every move that it misses is huge, whereas Magnitude is just going to do a lot of damage, and then we're going to get bit, and then we're going to die. So, Mud Slap might still be better. Sap Leaf, any new moves? No. And the Bug gets level 6, any new moves? Absorb. Okay, well that's not that great. That's not that great for our jolly nature, but it's fine. We're still probably going to click Leech Life. 10 times out of 10. With this science device, our plans will soon be realized. They need to throw the word quantum in if they're gonna do science stuff, though. Donkey P. Oh my god. I forgot about this thing for obvious reasons, look at it, but I had forgotten about this thing. I don't remember what this does. It confides. Tell me your secrets, Donkey P. What horrors have you committed? What horrible things have you done in your time? Confide your sins to me, Donkey P. Smog. Secondhand smoking. Is that the worst of your crimes, Donkey P? I think you're allowed to go. I think you're fine. What else do you have? More Donkey P's. Okay, alright. Well. Yep. Yep, that's certainly a team. I kind of want to get Larvade's XP so it can try and, like, actually be in the fight, but I don't think it's going to get into the fight regardless. It would be nice if we were part poison type so that we couldn't be poisoned by it if it's going to use poison type moves. Luck, okay, that's fine. Poison flying? Is this the Zubat equivalent? Probably not. There's the big fat crit, though. I would have liked to have saved that for the gym battle, but that's fine. Larvade's level 7. It's not going to be useful in the fight. Its role is going to be exactly the same as what Blobbo's was in the fight, and it's going to be there so that we can swap into it, because we're on set mode. It's going to be there so we can swap in, have something, you know, have their speed lowered or something, and we can get that back by sacrificing the bug type. That's pretty much all I can imagine we're going to get out of that bug, but you know what? It'll be there in spirit, and that counts for something. Not a lot, but something. Can we defeat Team Karma Grunt? But how? Ah, alright, you slippery little snake. I'll take you on instead. Come here. Hi. It is time for you to disappear. Okay, buddy. Okay, that one's a stretch. The history books one? The history books one I kind of get. You know, you said hiss, snake, sure. Just issing? No. No, that's not enough. You can't just use the is bit, or else you could say, like, piss is associated with snakes, and that's not the same. I am pretty sure that this snake I used for a while, and I think it's grass fighting. There's a lot of Pokemon storage, like, up here in my brain. I forget everything else, but there's a lot of Pokemon storage. I'm pretty sure this thing was grass fighting, because I remember thinking this thing was cute, and I liked it. Double slap. Okay, please don't hit me 5 times of a crit. Because I swear every time I get hit by double slap, it's 5 times of a crit. Okay. Do we outspeed? Probably. We're 3 levels above. We do. Okay. And Peck is going to not quite KO. 5 times of a crit. Is it incoming? It's free. Average. Normal. Weird. I'm so used to it hitting 5 times of a crit because of my bad luck. But you know what? We'll take it. Level 8 on the bug, plus 2 speed, 17 speed, huge. And a dragon. I don't remember this. Dragon steel? Dragon steel? I would assume steel before rock because it's gray. That's how all Pokemon work. I guess we could roll out, which is going to make me definitely lose my bird, but it will determine whether it's rock or steel. If it's not very effective, it's steel. If it's neutral, it's rock. Or we can miss and get embered. Resisted Dragon Steel. Now we know. We did lose our poor Kentucky Fried Bird to figure that out, but you know what? That's fine. It means that we can go into something like Landshill and Magnitude. And we should do a ton of damage. Unless it has Levitate, but it shouldn't have Levitate considering I can clearly see that its legs are on the ground. Magnitude 6. Yeah, I'm worried about that. I'm worried about getting something like a Magnitude 6 when I need a Magnitude 10 in that gym fight. I'm scared. I'm assuming it doesn't have Flash Cannon at this level. Magnitude 5. Okay, we're getting all of our low Magnitude rolls out of the way. That's fine. That's fine. Alright? That's A-okay with me. Let's get the bad luck out of the way now. And let's mud slap him to death. And now I guess after this, we're going to go ahead and give Brock another attempt. Extra level on our starter is nice. Do we want Takedown? Why does a Sperm learn Takedown? When it, like... A full body charge? I guess they kind of do that. Yeah, you know, actually, you know, now that I've read the description, it makes sense. It makes sense. I was thinking, how would it, like, take down an opponent, like a rugby tackle and, like, bring him down? I was like, how the hell would a Sperm do that? But yeah. Yeah, I guess it fits. Should I learn it over Pound? Probably, right? I should probably learn it over Pound. I was like, but Pound fits more as a sperm. But no, we should probably take Takedown. It's not a move that I like using, because it has recoil and it's not 100% accurate. It's kind of a gross move, but still. Sap Leaf also gains a level, which is nice. Any extra damage on that Mega Drain or whatever will help. Definitely not how he said that, but sure. Bail, 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 everybody get out, everybody run. Thanks for saving us, kid. Gen 2 man would be proud of such a valiant defender of open source software. Feel free to stay here in the museum for as long as you'd like, free of charge. Goody? The weird looking Linux. Now, as I was saying before, no. Okay, that's the only time when speed up is truly necessary. Thanks, Budge Kid. Here, take this great ball. That guy gets it. That's a good dude right there. That's someone who I like to go ahead and speak to rather than the first guy. Oh, hello. You saw those guys? They're Linux cultists. There's no question the CIA is involved here. I'm Terrence, by the way. You can call me Terry. I'm investigating this Team Karma crowd. Tell by their voices that they're CIA. Trying to get me to go back to work. So yeah, you should be careful around them. They'll kill you and make it look like an accident. Bye. Might. It just might. Careful out there. Alright, we are back here with Brock again, ready for our rematch now that we are appropriately leveled. We're just gonna go right into it. I'm not even changing my strategy that much. We might click Magnitude instead of Mud Slap, though. That might be the winning decision that we do. Alright, Rock Hard Willpower. Yeah, we already saw all of this. The Pokemon are all the Rock type, and they are going to get Water Gunned. Alright, Brock, starting with your Land Shell. Is that even what you started with before? I don't remember. Probably. It probably tried to Rock Tomb me. We are going to start with a Water Gun, nice and simply. Can you believe it? We're starting off with the most traditional thing imaginable. He's going to Rock Tomb, which I think missed the first time we did this, so that will have an impact, actually. Withdrew Land Shell to go into Chompist. Oh, this is very different already. Okay, all right, we got a battle going. That gives me a free Water Gun. That's huge. I want this thing to outspeed, so I do want to swap this out and sacrifice something. Is it worth sacrificing the pigeon? Is it worth keeping the bug on, like... Okay, I need to see speed stats. Hold on. All right, we're gonna think this through a little bit. 17 speed. There's a chance that that might outspeed the Chompist and be able to Leech Life it, or even String Shot it. Actually, that's a point. If I sacrifice the bird and String Shot with Burn Boy, that's probably not worth it. It's probably better to just go for a Water Gun. Because if it lives, then I could swap it out again, and then I'd get a third Water Gun rather than String Shotting and potentially getting bopped. Yeah, I think we have to sacrifice the bug. I really do. I think the bug has to go. I wanted to try and imagine a world where the bug actually did something for us, but it's just not going to happen. The bug has to go. It's our sacrifice. It's fulfilling the same role as what Blobbo is. It's there as a sacrifice. Now, we could go to Land Shill now that this is in, and Mud Slap. We could even go to Semdrop and Mud Slap a bit. Let's go with Land Shill. Well, let's go with Semdrop first. Let's go for the Mud Slaps first. Let's use Semdrop's HP. I'm worried about it swapping if it gets Mud Slapped too low again, as that was what happened the first time. Okay, we do not get bopped by any flinches, thankfully. We get a Mud Slap off. Miss. Quick Claw. Huge. Huge Quick Claw proc, actually. That's actually, and a crit. Quick Claw and a crit. Oh, there's the Citrus Berry. Yep, okay, we knew that was coming. Rock Tomb, that's fine, that's fine. We got 2 Mud Slaps off. That's a win. That's a win. Now we can either go back to our Sperm and Water Gun, or we can go to Land Shill and start trying to Magnitude. Because there is still his 2 other Pokemon. So he does have 2 other Pokemon he can swap into, meaning I kind of want to keep this alive to deal with those. The Sap Leaf and Uspam will deal with those nicely. So I'm actually going to go into Land Chill, and I think I'm just going to spam Magnitude. We've got our Mud Slap drop already. I just want big Magnitude 10. Withdrew. Okay, alright, but can I bop whatever comes out? Land Chill. Yes, probably then. Magnitude 7. Respectable. Respectable. I think when Chompest comes out again, I'm going to... Well, it depends on if that's even what comes out next. No, it's Bollicle that comes out next. Okay. I'd like to keep Land Chill healthy. And I know Sap Leaf can destroy this. So I'm going to swap into my Pigeon and let my Pigeon go. It might take a hit, actually, and be able to hit back for, like, 2 damage. But my plan is to let it go, basically. And then we'll bring in Sap Leaf. Sap Leaf deals with this. And then we have 3 Pokemon left, basically, to deal with the Chompest. I'm going to just lock myself into Rollout, because I don't actually care about this bird at all. It was just there as a free swap to get into Sap Leaf at full HP. So far, this fight seems to be going way better than last time, although I am worried that we're not going to have as much RNG on the final Pokemon. But we'll see. We'll see. It might be okay. We might just outspeed it with things now that they're a level or 2 higher. Mega Drain does good damage. Rock Tomb misses. Kind of huge. Kind of huge. I'm just going to Mega Drain again. It might live with 1 HP, which would be very unfortunate. That sucks. Yeah, that sucks. So then our speed does get dropped regardless. Damn. I was really hoping we'd be able to keep our speed up when the Chompest comes in. But that is not going to be the case. Raj could KO us here. It won't, but it could have. It could have. Sap Leaf is probably just going to have to go down to Chompest, and we're going to have to rely on Water Gun and Magnitude. Land Chill level 14? That's something. That's certainly something. Sap Leaf is not going to outspeed Chompest, unfortunately. I'm going to click Mega Drain just on the off chance it goes for Rock Tomb and misses. That can't miss. Okay, there we go. That's fine. And then we have a decision to make. Do we Mud Slap and try and get him to hopefully miss some attacks so that we can maybe get multiple Water Guns off? Or do we just go for big Magnitude damage straight from the get-go and try and get as much damage off as possible? Which RNG do we want to believe in? Do we want to believe in misses, or do we want to believe in trying to roll a high Magnitude? I think Magnitude's base power is high enough when it rolls high that plus a Water Gun might KO, so I'm going to believe in the Magnitude. Magnitude 5. I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game. Mud Slap would have been better. And he Rock Tomb, so he's now going to outspeed me. I should have Mud Slapped. I don't believe it. I actually should have Mud Slapped. It's fine. We get another chance. Magnitude 8 or above. Are we going to get another attempt? We are. Magnitude 8. I'll take it. I'll take a Magnitude 8. That's what I wanted. I want an 8 or above. That's a good amount. That's a good amount of damage. I think we good. I think we good. Payday, that's fine. Imagine if we lived. Can you imagine if we lived with 1 HP? That'd be great. Alright, but we are going to win unless there's any sneaky potions. But we should be able to just click Water Gun and we should be good to go. If he whips out a potion here, then he's better than me. But he doesn't. We do get our victory. Well earned. No RNG really this time other than trying to rely on Magnitude not rolling the minimum. I took you for granted and so I lost. As proof of your victory, I confer on you this, the official Pokemon League Boulder Badge. There is our victory. Nice. Nice. Just having the Boulder Badge makes you more skilled in battle. It also enables the use of the move Flash outside of battle. Wait, take this with you. PM39, which honestly, we could probably put on Land Chill. So, yeah. Don't mind if we do. Also, if Semdrop can learn it, it might be worth considering. I would find it weird if it could, but it might be able to. It can. In fact, we have a lot of Pokemon that can learn it. Land Chill is getting it for sure, because that just makes the most sense. It is our rock type, after all. Makes more sense than Rock Throw, considering it's more accurate, more base power, and has, you know, the speed dropping effect. It's just better all around. And I guess we'll also put it on Semdrop instead of Mudsport, because I think it still has Mudsport, and that move is trash. There was also no healing used on our side in that fight as well, compared to the first time where we were spamming potions, so that's also kind of nice. Trainer tips: if you're having trouble with gym leaders or other tough opponents, you should EV train your Pokemon. Look it up on the internet, it's actually not that hard. Hit Pokemon that have their highest base stat be the stat you want. That's it. You want speed? Hit some Rattatas. You know, really not that hard. Bait. Bait. It's been a while since I've even heard this used in, like, internet context rather than actual fishing bait context, but yeah. Bait. Bubble, go for it. I'm just going to take out this extra trainer just so we have access to the route. I might take a look on this route and see if there's any Pokemon we want to add to our team, but I think for the most part, we're going to keep the team as is for now, as we start to go ahead and make our way to Mount... It wasn't Moon. Was it Mount Moot? It was Mount Moot, right? We're going to make our way to Mount Moot, which we'll probably do in the next episode, as we did kind of, like, wrap up Pewter City the way that we probably should have the other episode. We probably would have been smarter to, It probably would have been smart to go ahead and do things in the other order. I'm not going to harden the semen, the sentence. But yeah, it would have been smart to do things in the order we did them yesterday, but we didn't. So it is what it is. For Peacotton, which I think is probably part flying, I'm just going to go straight into Landshell, and we are going to Rock Tomb it. Landshell is becoming my second in command on this team very quickly. Everyone is kind of falling behind the star other than Landshell. Landshell's doing great. Big fat Rock Tomb, big fat damage. Not super effective. It's not, it's probably part Fairy because it's using Fairy Wind. Which means I can Magnitude it. Yes, okay, cool, cool. That is probably a dead Peacotton. Nice. It is Electric or Electric Fairy. One of those two, I guess. More XP. We are level 15 on our starter. I believe we evolve at 16. I don't think there's anything crazy with the starter levels in this game. Sapleaf can now learn Leech Seed, which I would have loved to have had for the gym, the first attempt, but we didn't. I will happily get rid of Synthesis, because I hate that move. I don't hate that move. I don't. It's okay. It's fine. But all forms of using the move Recover in a playthrough, I always just feel like I could just use a potion. So it's only when you get into, like, competitive Pokemon that I change my mind on that. But yeah, I think that is a good stopping point for today. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado,